Take your music, listen to it, and we hang out. Happy days, getting lace. Roll another one, 'cause we're gonna have some fun. Don't forget to follow any of our affiliates mentioned in our shows. Roll another blunt, 'cause we're gonna light it up. Send your music in, enjoy the tunes with me. Roll up on the screen, take a seat with me. Send your music in, and maybe bring your friends. Take a seat with me, enjoy the show with me. Sit back and hang out with Happy Daze and me.
Jacob with the double styrofoam cup.
Acid heavy.
All right. What's up, guys? It is Acid Happy and Jacob here with Happy Daze Productions, and we've got an awesome interview for you guys. If you're just now tapping in, go ahead and get those engagements done. Like this video, interact with it, share this video out. And before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that this is our second interview for the day, but we will be live probably until a little after the hour mark. So tap in, come engage with us, and we are about to start the show. Roll your blunts, get your snacks, whatever you guys got to do to get ready. All right. Jacob, do you have anything to say real quick before we bring our guest on?
Completely unrelated, but oh my God, y'all. I just saw the first mosquito of the year, literally, while she was talking. I hope that's no indication for how bad mosquitoes are going to be this year. But let's all celebrate that it's freaking springtime and it's getting nice. And I love you guys. Let's get ready for an awesome show.
Super awesome show. All right. So today we've got an artist guest that's not just an artist, but they also have a lot of other projects and platforms that they work and do stuff from. So I'm going to go ahead and bring our guest on for today's episode. What's up?
What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Tommy B, B.A.R.Z Battle Rap League CEO. Happy days. Thank you for having me on, man. Super pumped.
Of course. So you kind of just answered our first question that we do for every little intro before we get into the actual questions. What is your name?
So my name is Tom Bland, aka Tommy B, battle rapper / artist. Main goal, main drive, B.A.R.Z Battle Rap League CEO.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So to kind of get stuff up in the air and get the conversation going, what is B.A.R.Z Battle Rap? What is that? What's up with that?
We're gonna do
All right.
5 minutes to.
Yeah, I know.
I when I first started rapping, Jesus, I don't even know how long ago I've been rapping for. Like just coming out of high school. I'm 35 now, so you can do the math. But yeah, I started rapping with a couple of my buddies. Salute to my man McCrazy, salute to my man Big Gibbs. We started our little rap group there for a while, and we started doing Freestyle Friday battle rap shit in the garage, just drinking, smoking, getting some rhymes out, and just battling each other, having fun, just kicking it. And one night I had a good night rapping, and I was just like, I started having some good battles, and I was like, what, this is fun. I want to keep doing this. And I'm like, well, we can't have Freestyle Fridays every single day. And I was hooked. I was a big fan of battle rap anyways. Before that, I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me try to do something online. So I opened up a Facebook page, and the ball just started rolling, man. 13 years later, here we are, active as hell. Tons and tons of rappers coming in. Making lots of great relationships, a lot of great rappers that I've met that have become, big stars in the battle rap world. So yeah, crazy busy always.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Love to hear it. What's up, everybody in the chat? We're just gonna take us a couple first 5 minutes, and you know how we do. Let everybody get in the chat and shit. We're just gonna, you know what I mean, bullshit or whatever. Let everybody get in here before we get into all the questions.
Yeah,
Anybody new in the
people
chat?
up in
This is
here. Salute
Tommy
to my
B.
Bars fam, man. Salute to my Bars fam up in here. I already see a couple people rolling in. Salute.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Appreciate y'all for tuning in for sure. For sure. Oh shoot. Where are you from again, Tommy B?
Born and raised in Cookstown, Ontario, Canada. Alliston area, Barrie. I'm Canadian. You got Canuck up in here.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Shit.
Finally, some nice. I heard you guys talking about mosquitoes, man. I hope I don't see no mosquitoes anytime soon over here.
Oh my
We still got
god.
snow and shit.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Today was just the first nice day. Like it was so nice. I ripped the cardboard off the windows and shit.
Mhm.
Like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Saw a mosquito already. I'm like, damn,
that's wild, man. I didn't want to hear that shit
for sure, for sure.
because they get
Yo, what up, Ruler Cipher?
what up, what up, what up. See a lot of people tapping in. That's what's up.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Um,
D Matrix.
yeah, I'm sharing this link out everywhere, so all over my league. D Matrix is a battle rapper over in bars. Same with Tommy Guns there. We got a bunch of people tapping in, so I'm glad the family came over here to show some support. That's what's up.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. You fuck with Trailer Park Boys? You watch that?
Fuck yeah, man. I'm actually in right now. I'm on season 11, and it's like my 14th or 15th time going through the entire fucking series, man. That's my
I
shit,
love
man.
that shit. Same here. I've watched the hell out of it.
It's so Canadian though. Like if you go like if you go to like their area, we like to call it down east over there. I'm mainland in Ontario. If you go down east, it's like that over there, man. It's funny as fuck, and the lifestyle is definitely something different out there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good shit.
Also, another Canadian comedy show. Check out Letterkenny and Shorzy. Up my way. There's a lot of we're funny motherfuckers out here in Canada, man. There's
That's
a lot
what's
of good
up. That's
comedians
what's
out
up.
here.
Send us some links and shit after the show if you can remember
Right.
for sure.
Yeah,
Because I
Absolutely.
definitely.
love different comedy and stuff. I've watched so many comedy specials. Like I haven't even watched one for probably a year or so because I couldn't find one that I hadn't seen and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
if you like Trailer Park Boys, you're gonna like Shorzy and Letterkenny. It's a little bit different, like Canadian humor, just because we have a wacky way of talking sometimes depending on where you are in the country. So it does take some time to actually like, what the fuck did he just say? I don't like sometimes me I don't even know what the fuck they're saying sometimes. I have to play it back and actually break it down. But it's definitely funny.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What was I getting ready to say? Oh yeah, we would love to actually, if you know any like stand-up comedians or whatever that you have any contacts with or whatever,
Yeah.
tell them, you know what I mean? Tell them to hit us up if they want to get an interview on the show. We would love to have
Yeah.
some stuff like that for real.
I've been keeping you guys pretty much ever since the first time I messaged you, and I've been watching your guys shows, and you guys do a great job, man. And I was excited to get on here, and that's more of the stuff we're gonna talk about behind the scenes when it comes for the Happy Days production and Bars Battle Rap League actually trying to work together and try to feed off each other because I have a ton of rappers, a ton of different individuals that would love to be on a platform like this, man, for real. Even people in the comments, I'm sure they jump on. I do have some comedians actually in the league that actually do some stand up, so yeah, we could definitely do something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really, really do also enjoy getting people who are magicians and
Magician,
musicians.
hey man, magicians are cool too, man.
Yeah, but musicians, but also have a secondary thing like like the stand-up comedy.
Right.
Or here soon we got a dude coming on, Ryan Kaplinger. He
Okay.
makes music and he also like I think he writes like novels, like real like
Right.
adult books. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey man, everyone has their own little niche, man, their own little
No,
talent,
yeah,
level,
that's
right?
great, man. That's
And
great. I'm
Absolutely.
bring
so
it all
excited
together.
to be able to interview all these different types of people with such eclectic backgrounds.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No,
There's
it's fun.
2011 support to go around in our community.
For
Yeah.
sure.
No, it's
So
fun meeting different characters, man. I've met so many people over. I mean, we're going on 13 years, and I met a lot of assholes, but met a lot of good people and made a lot of great relationships as well. So, it's funny the people that you meet throughout the journey, right?
right, for sure, for sure. Here, open this book for me, honey. I'm about to get into these questions here soon. About to get into them here soon. Thank you for the compliment, by the way. It's. I feel like the same with a lot of things that I've done in my life that I've really cared about. It's like you almost feel like you're never doing good enough for like you could, I mean,
Right,
you compare yourself to everyone else and everything else, and you just don't know how good you're doing. Even sometimes
right.
when people even tell you, you're like, you know.
No, and you guys are pretty new at it too. So, you guys got really dope personalities. You guys got the passion for it, and that's something that sets me apart from other people that do my line of work as well. Is that we got the passion and we got the charisma for it too. So that definitely comes in the. I could tell just by watching what you guys are doing that you guys gonna be doing big things, man. So excited.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
All right, so if anybody that's watching, this is your last chance to share this out before we get into the
Mm,
question. So hit them share
share
buttons.
that shit.
We want to see your thumbs and your hearts and all that stuff. Show us your love. You know what I mean?
If you're watching
Facts.
from YouTube, copy and paste the link and share it to your friends, share it on Facebook. If you're watching from Facebook, then just hit that share button and tag your highlights, your followers, and maybe if you want to, tag an artist that you want to see on the next podcast interview.
Right.
Yes, sir. And without further ado, we are going to get into it.
Let's go.
Um, we already got into this, you know what I mean, in the pre, but we're going to do it anyways because that's all the pre uh, interview bullshit
Mhm.
time, anyways. So, what is your stage name? And if you don't mind sharing it with the crowd, what is also your real name? And how did you come up with your stage name?
So it's funny. My real name's actually Henry Bland. I'm named after my father. My dad. He always went by Tom. Our middle name is Thomas, so he always went by Tom. So I kind of inherited that as well. So my name is Henry Thomas, but my rap name was given to me, Tommy B. I mean, it was just basic, Tom Bland. We just used the B, but I also go by Mr. Disrespectful, a name I was given to in my battle rap days. I still battle rap every once in a while, but that's the name that was given to me throughout this culture. So yeah, I go by that.
Heck yeah, I like that. So where are you from and how old are you?
So I'm 35, going on 36 in May. I'm from Cookstown, Ontario, Canada. Small farm town, closer to Barrie area in any big cities. Toronto, Ontario is the closest big city to me. So that's about if anyone that doesn't know those places, Toronto is the main standpoint.
Heck yeah, that's cool. We had a friend in high school named uh it's it was spelled ERFAN. I'm still kind of unsure how to like Airfan or
Air fun.
something. Yeah, something
Yeah,
to, yeah. But he was from Toronto.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Salute to
Shout out.
the
Hey, if
416.
you're watching, I miss you, brother.
Hey man, Toronto's a beautiful country, beautiful city. You guys definitely, if you ever get a chance to come out here, it's very fucking modern, very multicultural. Very, you go down one street and there's like 18 different restaurants. You'll have some Caribbean, or you'll have some, anywhere you think about it, it's down there. Little Chinatown just there. Like there's lots of great places to eat in Toronto, man.
Oh yeah. So what is your niche slash talent, and how have you been perfecting it or practicing it?
Um. Battle rap and rap music, I mean, it was kind of like a hobby to me. My buddies got me into rapping, but battle rap was really like my passion. So that's basically what I've been doing when I was a battle rapper first, and then I decided to become a league owner. And now that I run a league, that's taken up all my time. So I don't really rap as much as I should. I do pop out an occasion, but I definitely, I focus more towards my league and my business when it comes to battle rap. I practice it every day, man. This is an everyday thing. You know what I mean? I'm a roofer. I do that shit for the money that pays my bills, but my passion and my love and my thing that I want to really pop is
Hell
battle
yeah,
rap.
that's what's up. Shout out to
Yeah.
all the tradesmen. I'm a plumber
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. Hey, man. There's definitely it's a different breed, man. The trades is different. You know what I mean? Especially, I don't know nothing about plumbing, but I'm sure I can help you hook up some of the shit, right? And same thing with the roofer. It's not everyone's game.
For sure, for sure. I've done some roofing and stuff myself. Why do you keep
I'm
taking
gonna I do it a specific way. And so just let me ask this next question, okay? What do you think?
here to
All
ask the
right.
questions?
What is the thing that got you interested in your league? What is that one thing that your drive to, continue with your league? What got you into it?
I mean, being that a lot of people was really introduced to battle rap with 8 Mile. Me, I never like I knew of battle rap before 8 Mile. I used to be a big fan of Iron Solomon and you know the old school battles, just battling on the block as well. A lot of great stories that I heard down there as well. So that that's really what got me into it, was that not only did I become a rapper after high school and like try to make some music and shit, but just chilling with my friends, hanging out, doing battles and shit. And I was like, you know what, man, like let's just try to do something that involves the internet, because that was like the big boom, right, when it came to
Absolutely.
internet shit, right? So yeah, that really was the game plan. Once I started doing the battle rap shit, uh, it just clicked at that point.
That makes a lot of sense. I can totally see you know, what and why you got into that. So, do you have any plans on, I know you've been doing it for a long time. You said 13 years is how long you've had your battle league.
Yeah, December 2nd will be 13 years.
Wow, that's actually very impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I did do a little bit of my own stalking per se or research on you before we had the interview. And
Right.
I saw your YouTube channels that you sent me. I saw your Facebook group that you sent me a link for that.
Right.
And scrolling through all the content, all the members of your group, all of the different aspects and stuff I got to see on your different platforms that you provided. It's like a portfolio of there was just so much stuff that I couldn't, you can't just pinpoint one different thing. There's
Right.
so much content, there's so much different stuff that you can look through, that you can participate in, that you can engage with.
Mhm.
And it's almost never ending. And I love that you've built such a big community of different people. And I won't it's like they're from not just from within your region, but from all over the world. I've seen so many different artists within your community, and you've done such a fascinating job. Do you have
Thank you.
any like goals in mind regarding that, to bring any events in real life? Have you hosted any events in real
Yep.
life? You have?
Yeah. So I have throughout the years I have my own team. Salute to my bars committee. A lot of people working under me and doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So salute to them. D Matrix, one of them. She's in here. Um, we've had live battles for sure. I've hosted 4 live events myself in Barrie, in Canada. We've also had events in New York City on a rooftop. Check that out. We had a battle rap event on a rooftop in New York. We just our last event we had was in Atlanta. So we've been to New York, Atlanta, Florida, Detroit, Virginia, and did I say Florida? Yeah, Florida. So we've been to like 7 different states, and we've been in Canada as well. We don't do as many events as we should, because they're big money. They cost a lot of money. You got the venue, you got the cameraman, you got the rappers. There's a lot of stuff that gets into the events. But it's fun to do, man. We love it, and it's not taken off quite yet. But the goal is to actually make it somewhere, and actually have a a stronghold somewhere. We I couldn't have got it done without all the people that have helped me in the past and currently now, because I physically can't go out to Atlanta, or I physically can't go out to New York. You know what I mean? All over the place. So if I have people that I trust and I partner with, we split down the middle, and we get shows out there. And we're looking forward to Chicago next. That's where we're going next, is Chicago. So I got the
Okay,
full
I
pack.
see.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. So, what would you say an average number of members of your league would be? I'm just curious. So
We
it
just
doesn't
hit.
have to be an exact.
Yeah, so we just hit a 10,000 member milestone for the second time. Um, we did lose a page back in the day. Not Man, it's been a while since we lost that page, but we had that page up to like 14,000 people, and now we're just building our new page up to 10K. So we just got over that milestone. I wouldn't say that all 10,000 people are active. I mean, out of that 10,000, maybe 400 people that pop in every once in a while. So, I mean, people join it. They don't really, not everyone stays there, but the people that do, we do have like a tight community of like, people that know each other and people that, talk. And it's crazy because you'll see guys go to war and talk all that shit, and then they'll have a battle, and next thing you know, they're making songs together, and they're chopping it up and becoming friends. Like, I've seen so many people in this business where not only have I seen relationships like, guy and girl relationships actually be lovers and shit, and start families through this shit, but I've also seen, people become roommates, people that, become best friends behind the scenes. And, a lot of friendship actually is behind this battle rap shit. So anyone that's looking to get into battle rap, looking from the outside in, there are people talking shit and being mad disrespectful, but at the end of the day, it's the respect of the artistry that really plays a role in the family aura of what we do.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense. And, when it comes to the community aspects of things in regards to that, you have a lot of similarities with your league that I do with the Happy Days community and what we've got going on here. One of my favorite things that I like to see is when artists will engage with other artists that send music in to have reviews, or that will, come on for interviews. And they
Right.
start networking, and then they send in a music or a song, an EP or something that they've made together, and I get to listen to that on my show. And stuff like that always makes me happy, because it's like what I'm doing is working. And the whole goal in mind behind the aspect here is that I want to build a network for people to
Right.
get together and to, have that community feeling. And I love what you're doing. You've got that
Yeah.
same, I think, that same goal in mind when it comes to
Right.
that.
You gotta love that two-way street too. Like, what I mean, what we can bring to an artist is, spotlight. They do the same with their people, right? And one hand washes the other type thing. You know what I mean? And that's what I think a lot of people have to realize too. In order for, your artistry to grow and for you to gain more followers, you got to network through people. And that's one of the main reasons why I hit up Jay Cup. I was like, I like what this guy's doing. And then, then I met you, and it's like, yo, these guys got, a nice strong show that they're every day working at this shit. It reminds me a lot of myself, because every day I wake up and do my battle rap shit. So, that's why I had to come in and hit you guys up.
Sorry, he wanted my phone. But yes, I absolutely, and one thing that I will say is that when we do this show, it's not necessarily for us, because there's some days that I don't want to do these interviews, and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. It's so much mentally. And he's there and he talks to me up. He's like, no, we need you. This is your thing. You do this, and, you're good at this. And, I can't do it without you. Stuff like that. And it puts me in a headspace of, people do realize, people do watch, they pay attention. There's been times where I won't be live for a little bit. I'll go a couple days, even a week, without having an interview or something. And people ask questions. They're like, "Oh, did you quit doing your podcast?" Stuff like that. So, at the end of the day, I don't necessarily do it to benefit me.
Right.
I do it, like I said, to promote the community. I do it because I love it. And,
Right.
the people that I meet, the people that I network with, I learn to love that aspect too. And I love the people I meet. So it's a beautiful experience
Right.
being able to create this. And it's a project for me. This whole thing is just one big project.
Right. And the beautiful thing about it too is that not only are you like doing something for the people, and you're doing something for yourself as well, giving yourself a little bit of a spotlight, but like, I don't know if you guys have watched any of my podcasts that I've done recently, but my last shout out to my podcast, the Chop Shop podcast. I do it every Monday. Last Monday I didn't do it. Consistency is key, people. That's one thing I want to say. But at the end of the day, if you guys watched that one last podcast I did, I had some shit come up where, I was getting frustrated with what was going on in my league, and I was, going back and forth if I want to do this again. I've been doing this for 13 years, haven't really popped off until my people came to me and they're like, "Yo, bro, do you realize how much of an effect you've had on a lot of people's lives over the 13 years?" You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people said, "You're keeping people off the streets from doing shit." For some people, B.A.R.Z Battle Rap League is all they got. And that really hit me hard. It's like, yo, like, when you sit there and think about it, like, that shit's important to a lot of people. So I'm not making millions of dollars off this shit. I'm doing it, for not only for the love of the culture, but the love of the people that respect me, that I respect. So you get, as years go on, you're gonna realize that you're touching a lot of people's lives. Really, you really are, because not only are you connecting people, but you're gaining relationships at the same time.
Yes, yes, and I've learned that a lot. And the more I go on with this podcast and my network that I'm building, the more I am realizing that originally I was a musician. I started in my father's band as a rhythm
Right.
guitarist,
That's dope.
so I didn't have experience as a host or anything like that. When he passed away, I kind of felt the need to fill his shoes, if that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah. You definitely are. You're definitely making them proud. I mean, I saw you guys, and I knew right away, like, the passion alone. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely you're in the right direction.
Absolutely, and I appreciate that. I do. So
Yeah,
thank you for that.
no problem. No problem.
Um, I'm gonna start asking questions from this list again.
Yep.
Um, so do you have any current projects that you're working on other than your league?
Music wise, no. I just had a battle versus Mayhem. We did a diss track battle, and that's a lot of thing. I'll explain more of, like, what our league is all about too. Like, really break it down later on after the question.
Yes.
But my
Yes.
last project I did a battle versus Mayhem. You can check on our YouTube channel. That's the last battle I did. But I'm also working on little projects, through our media page, B.A.R.Z Media. We try to have podcasts all the time, so I'm always trying to structure a podcast for my Monday shows. I do some music review shows as well. I also do battle rap spotlights where we go over battles and we just watch the battles and talk about the battles. So yeah, my media and my podcast lane is a pretty big project, but the league itself is a project within itself. You know what I mean? It takes up so much of my time, so much of my effort. So it's hard to focus on my artistry. You know what I mean? I'm kind of putting my artistry to the side so I can manage the league. So that's really my project.
Well, yeah, and I totally get that. That's good. You've taken your big project and I guess you've made that your main focus. You know what I mean? When
Right.
it comes to your artistic focus, that is your main artistic focus.
Right.
So
Facts.
I like that and I love that and I appreciate your honesty with that because you could have just said, "Oh, I've got this and this I'm planning on doing." Instead, you're like, I do my league. That's my thing. That's my whole love and passion right there. So I like that. Thank you.
No problem.
Um, all right. What is your biggest red flag as an artist? What do you think your biggest negative quality or red flag is?
I think, and I tell rappers a lot this too when I get to know them. I'm like, just be yourself. Don't try to be other people. Be original. A lot of people will want to act like a certain rapper or rap like a certain rapper. Be unique, be unorthodox. If there's something that if some kind of lane that you like to take, just be yourself. A red flag to me is someone just being fake, right? So a lot of people have to really realize and take a look at themselves. From the couple times I see people acting like certain rappers, like actually industry rappers, and rapping like them, I'm like, hey, like, you're taking this guy's flow, you're taking this guy's style, like, try to be yourself.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can see the same thing or say the same thing when it comes to, artists I'm trying to network, not necessarily network with, but build a collaboration or make a project with when it comes to my own music. I don't necessarily want somebody who's not being authentic to
Right.
themselves.
Right.
Um,
Facts.
what do you think your best quality as an artist would be, or what when working or networking, what's the best quality you look for in another artist?
um Again, it goes back to the originality. You know what I mean? I'll go out there and I'll scout talent and I'll be like, this guy's good, but is he really? Is this has he reached his potential? You know, I look for a lot of people that have potential. You know, in Bars Battle Rap League, you know, if you've never battled before or even rapped before, this is still a place for you. We've had people not being able to string together like three words together, go out and get, not, I'm not saying record deals or anything like that, but go out there and have really good battles and really improve. So that's one thing I strive on. Not only is bars a place where you can go and test your skills, but it's also a place where you can learn the art form. I think that comes first. You know what I mean? That's one of my main things that I try to make for people, is that it's for everyone and everyone can learn it. You know what I mean? It's like riding a bike at some points. Like, you're gonna fall down a couple times. You're gonna figure out, you know, you could get that training wheels underneath you, and you that's basically just getting reps and getting battles and learning from what the judges are telling you. All our battles are judged. There's a ranking system to it. So, you know, if you take what the judges are giving you, and learning on what you're doing, you're gonna grow. So yeah, that's my thing as an artist. I'm a They call me Mr. Disrespectful for a reason, because when I do battle, I get stupid disrespectful. Um, a lot of people have, you know, had, and that's the thing about battle rap. I could say what I want to say about you in a battle rap, but at the end of the day, it's for the people. It's a show. It's I don't want to put it like wrestling, but it's a work. You know, a lot of shit talk, and a lot of people will go back and forth, but at the end of the day, they're selling the fight so the people will watch it. The viewers will watch it. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
as
It's
a
a
rapper,
marketing tactic.
right, exactly. Exactly. Sometimes it gets out of hand. So, you know, there are people I've had to step in, and I've had to like get rid of people because people do get out of hand. Not everyone knows that, you know, this is online battle rap shit. Like, you shouldn't have to take it too far where you're gonna try to go see someone over some rap battles. You know what I mean? It's it's a game that everyone has to learn, and everyone has to abide by the rules at the same time. So, yeah, I'd say those are my my skills when it comes to that.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. I think I'm gonna switch off with Jacob and let him ask a few questions. No, are
Appreciate
you
you.
in the
Yeah.
zone?
I'm in the chat.
Oh, he said yeah. He said he wants to talk to
Oh,
you.
okay. Well, here, get in the chat and
Of
keep
course, my
talking.
man, my man. Hey, what's up?
Yeah. What's
We're
up?
like
What's
you.
up? I'm sorry, I was all in the chat.
But make up
No, it's all
Didn't
good.
questions.
mean.
Yeah,
We go
run
through it.
those comments up. That's what's up. You gotta do that shit.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Look, another motherfucker.
So I'm loving this interview. We just saw a second mosquito. It's about to be bad over
That's
here this year,
wild. That's
y'all.
wild. It's
Get your
March, man.
spray.
Make up questions in between each question.
Make
That's
up
what it,
questions. I'm not good at
that's
that.
what I do. That's my base. That's my schedule. But I always put stuff in between off the
Right.
top of
Where are
my
we at?
head. Or right here.
Right here.
Yep.
You already said the what's your biggest red flag?
I said that one. The next one then.
Where/when was your best experience as an artist?
Man, um, you know, me as an artist and rapping, I think my first show that we ever did, we did it in like a small town called Tottenham, and you know, it was just me and my boy just out there rapping in front of a bunch of country folk that didn't know how to look at us. And you know, we've actually had a couple people come up to us and ask to like sign shit like that. That was pretty dope. That was one of my favorite that was one of my favorite things as an artist. As a league, man, is just expanding all over the world, not only on the line online, but also expanding, you know, different areas and hosting my first shows. You know, that's cool to, you know, host a battle rap show where we, you know, we actually, you know, when you look back at it, it's like I did that shit. So, you know, that's one of my favorite experiences as well, is like getting all these people in one room and to, you know, battle and do this art form that they love. And at the end of the day, being able to like, you know, call it a day and just think of the day and like, yo, I did that shit. So yeah, that would be my favorite.
Yeah. So I guess same question, but the opposite. Where/when/what was your worst experience as an artist?
Crazy. I mean, it kind of the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, as an artist, you know, going up there on stage at a place that's not really a hip hop dominated area, not only did we get a couple people that were vibing to our stuff, but also, you know, 95% of it didn't like what we were doing, right? So that would be kind of the same thing as my worst. Same thing with the battle rap shit. You know, my first show that I hosted actually ended up in a big fucking fight. So that's
Oh
another
no.
experience, man. And we kind of, yeah, our first show when that happened. Shout out to my people out in Borderline. They know what I'm talking about in Welland, Ontario. That would be my worst experience, but that's a part of the game. You know what I mean? Thank
Are
God
you
the security
are you
stepped in.
allowed to get into the story at all any deeper?
Yeah, well, so the night was going fine, and gotta remember, this is my first battle rap event that I ever hosted, right? So I'm still
Mhm.
learning as we go. Salute to my boys out in UBZ. It's another league that we kind of did a show together. So we packed a bar. It was a basement bar. It was a decent little bar, but it wasn't like the nicest. It wasn't the most open. But yeah, we had like, I'd say 150 people in there. People bring their homies, people bring their family, and they brought them to not only was it a battle rap event, but it was a hip hop event as well. We had performances and stuff. So we had this big name. The guy that drew a lot of people into our event was Young Stitch. Salute to my man, Young Stitch. He was doing a set, and I guess the battle beforehand, a battle just happened, and one guy clearly won the battle. The guy that lost the battle, he kind of had like his whole family there, and they came from a long ways. Like they drove like 8 hours, and I guess one of his entourage says something to the other guy's entourage, and then one thing led to another. There's beer bottles flying, pool sticks being waved. It was madness. It went from the greatest like vibe ever to like the whole event flipped on his head. We didn't even get through our entire event. We didn't get all the battles done. We didn't get all the performances done. We got a couple, but yeah, that would be like the worst experience as a league owner. But since that happened on my first show, a lot of people would just be like, "Yeah, I'm done." You know what I mean? No, I stuck to it. Next thing you know, we have another show in Canada. It was a success, and then I had a couple other shows in Canada. And it was a success, and then we went all over the states with Detroit and Florida, and we haven't had problems since. So it's a learning curve. It shit like does happen. I'm glad that what did happen didn't escalate to the point where shit like cops got involved and shit. So it was handled, and it was an experience, and it was a learning experience. You know what I mean? That's what I need. That kind of needed to happen, so I know what to do going into my next event.
Right, for sure. And that exact reason is why way back in the day when I used to go to this place, it's closed now, but it was called the Blue Gator. It's
Right.
something different, what I mean, the building's still open, but it's something different.
Right.
But I never would diss people when I would go to the battle raps or when I would do the battle raps. I would only like, what I mean, say positive things and stuff. And I actually did win
There you
one
go.
time, folks. So
That's what's up.
you don't have to think that you got to diss people or whatever to win, or for people to
Right.
think that you're good,
Yeah.
because I
Sometimes
never
it's
did,
about
and I
being a
did
better
win
rapper.
one.
Like you could, you know what I mean? I've seen a ton of times where a rapper is being disrespectful, but the stuff that he's saying isn't connecting with the audience and isn't really
Absolutely,
making sense. And then
absolutely.
you have a guy that goes out there and he doesn't even have to say your name and still be better. You know what I mean? It's yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I would so much rather bring positivity, and
Right. And a lot of people do look at the negativity part of it too, but like I said, it's a community of people that are a part of that community that understand battle rap. A lot of people don't really understand it. A lot of people like, oh, they're negative and stuff. Yeah, like, yeah, we're taking shots at each other, but there's also another lane. You don't have to go that lane. You know what I mean? You don't have to disrespect the certain person. You can be more lyrical than him. You can have better punchlines, better metaphors, better
absolutely.
wordplay. You can out rap your opponent. You don't always have to be disrespectful. That's my
Yeah,
lane. That's how I like the battle rap. That's just what I do. But like I know a lot of wordsmiths out there that will, out rap me 10 times out of 10. You know what I mean? So it's really you gotta be good at everything. You can't just go out there and talk shit. You know what I mean? You gotta be
right.
able to rap.
Right, right. And you know, I've seen honestly like so many grown ass men like that I could tell like sincerely got their feelings hurt, and I don't want to do
Yeah.
that to
It
nobody.
happens. It happens. But then they learn. They learn from that experience, and they decide like if this is for me or not. And then they have to make a
Right,
decision, right?
for sure, for
Because it's
sure,
definitely not
for
for
sure.
everyone. But that's why I try to make bars for everyone, because my league is not only do we battle rap a cappella, but we battle rap through through beats. So we'll also do like diss tracks. We'll also do songs versus songs. So salute to Boo Boo. that you guys had on a couple days ago, he's actually joined bars and he's doing a banger battle, which is
Hell yeah.
song versus song. You know what I mean? You don't really, it doesn't have to be disrespect. It could be putting one song up against another song and see
That's
who the
cool.
audience likes
Shout out
more. You
to
know what I
Boo
mean?
Boo.
Yeah,
Hell
salute to
yeah.
Boo Boo, man. And also we do freestyle battles live here on streams. We have our own femc division where the females take over. We have a ladies night coming up where the females battle. Females can definitely battle the males too. We're not trying to say anything like that. But also, we have the tag team division. We have the 24/7 division where a battle happens with 24 hours notice, so there's not much prep time. Yeah, we have a lot of different lanes. It's not
That's
always just
cool.
yeah, it's not only just battle rap. The banger division is a very popular division, which is music versus music, and that's what BARZ stands for. We have the acronym. It's Battle Arena Rap Zone. So yes, there's battles, but it's also a rap zone. You're still dropping verses. We have contests as well. Like there's a lot that goes on, man. It's a like I said, it's its own world.
Heck yeah, that is amazing. I love that. Let me see. Where do you see yourself as an artist in 5 years? And do you have any goals for the next 5 years? What are
Yeah.
what's your 5 year plan? I guess.
Yeah. As a battle rapper and as a rapper myself, like I said, I don't have the time to be a battle rapper and to make music just because I'm so focused on the league. But as a battle rapper, I do see myself battling. I'd want to try to battle at least 3 times a year, and I want to at least make a couple songs along the way. As a league, I've kind of made like going back to my podcast where I was like, do I want to do this shit or not? I'm still kind of teeter tottering on what I want to do. 5 years can mean a lot, man. A lot can happen in 5 years. I mean, if you can, go 5 years back of where I was, I think I'm possibly in that bar there hosting an event that got shut down because people are fighting and shit. So 5 years can be a lot, man. And I don't know what the future holds. Hopefully, we have at least I know I'd like to have at least 10 shows done by then. I would like to at least hit 15,000 members by then. Um, and hopefully at least hit like 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. We sitting at 2,000. So yeah, I got some goals. Nothing crazy. I mean, hey, who knows, right? Anything can happen, but you got to keep your goals realistic, and
For
I think
sure.
I can hit those.
For sure. For sure.
And that's one of the reasons why I hit you guys up, because I know you guys have some artists, and I have some artists, and we both can work on it together, and both prosper. That's kind of the idea I got, but we'll talk about that off cam because I do have some big ideas.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. That's awesome. And I love the energy. I love the opportunity that you're giving us. Or,
Always.
yeah, I just love it all. I love it. I'm so happy. I really can't tell you, because I do have an extensive line of artists
Did you
that,
read the question in the comments?
what was the question in the
The
comments?
question in the comments is, do you see yourself battling live at least once?
Oh, Matrix. Okay, yeah. I've always wanted to, but I'm a firm believer in if you're not gonna do it right, don't do it at all. When it comes to the battling live on a stage, there's a lot of preparation, and D Matrix knows herself. She's a live battler. Go check her out. Um, she the time and effort that goes into that. Not only do I own this league and all this other stuff that I do, but also I'm a family man of five. I have 5 kids and a wife, so there's a lot that goes on. I honestly don't know if I'll ever battle live, just because I think I could do it if I took like, I don't know, 3 months off from doing the bar shit and actually sat down and got myself prepared for the live stage. I could do it. I just don't see myself doing it. I don't really feel like I want to do it, but it could. I don't know. Maybe it's something I definitely got to do before I decide to call it quits.
Heck yeah.
I see, I see.
On to the next question. One person dead and one person alive that you would like to work with.
Damn. Are we talking battle rap or industry music?
Um, you can do both or either or. Doesn't matter. Dealer's choice. Let's do both. So we got plenty of time. Let's do both.
Um, music, making music. I've always been a Ludacris fan. That's my favorite rapper of all times. Always, it's been Ludacris. So it'd be a. I mean, I don't call myself a rapper anyways, but if I did do a song, probably want to be a song with either Ludacris. Obviously, as a battle rapper, is a guy that I'd like, just to touch the stage that's alive. Um, I'd like Sharon to touch our stage. For those who don't know who Sharon is, go check him out. Um, he's on Wildin' Out. He's the white boy on Wildin' Out. If you watch Wildin' Out, dead people that would, I mean, R.I.P. Pat Stay, legendary battle rapper. He did a lot of work in King of the Dot in Canada. That's one person that is passed away that would have loved to have him a part of what I do. I had the pleasure on being in the same room with him a couple times, and I just never got the balls to shake his hand and talk to him because I idolized him. But yeah, and probably Pac or Biggie on a song, two legends. Why not? So yeah, that's my answer to that.
Heck yeah. Uh, kind of the same question. One person dead and one person alive that you would like to be at a show and see you perform.
Um, I'm a big fan of Joyner Lucas right now. He's one of my favorite rappers right now, Joyner Lucas. So that's someone I would like to see live. Um, a lot. There's so
No,
many
no,
legends.
no, no, not you see them. For them to see you
Oh,
play
for them,
live.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit. Anyone that's actually somebody for to see me. You know what I mean? We're all rappers just trying to get that shot. So I don't, man. It could be friggin' Vanilla Ice or Flava Flav, someone that's been had their 5 minutes of fame. You know what I mean? It
been
doesn't
through
matter.
some shit. Hell
Just
yeah.
just someone who knows what it takes to hit the mainstream. So yeah,
Right.
basically anyone, man.
For sure. For sure. All right. Let's see here. I got another couple, I think. Do you have anything to share for any upcoming shows or any upcoming events, anything like that you want to share with the audience or tell them
Yeah.
about? Or
So the way Bars Battle Rap League operates is that we have all our divisions that run 24/7. So they all, anytime you want a battle, we can book you a battle in each division. So if you go back to this podcast right now and pay attention to what I said with the different styles of battle rap that we do, um, we host a battle at any 24/7. You'll always see something, so you always have a chance to book a battle. But also every single month of the year, we host an event at the end of the month. So our next event is Cyber Carnage 20, which is going to be March 29th. We have a tournament going on right now, the High Rollers Division tournament. The winner of that tournament gets $120. We have that going on that event. So the first round will be on that event, and then the next round will be on the end of April. But yeah, Bars Battle Rap League, we hosting events all the time. Every event is usually at the end of the month, but we also have other people that work on my committee that at any time can throw a card together. So April's going to be a crazy busy month. We have 3 events booked on that. March 9th, we have Ladies Night, where we give the night to that event's just all females, and we appreciate female talent on that. And then April 12th, we have No Redos, which is a live Facebook battle rap event, which is going to be dope. And then at the end of April, we have Bloodshed, which is another event that we do. So yeah, we busy, stay working.
heck yeah. If you had to give any advice to upcoming artists or people who want to, get their talent out there and show the world, what would you want to say to them?
Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of someone saying you're trash. Don't be afraid of someone saying that, this ain't it. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to hear people tell you that battle rap or rap is not for you, because if you put your mind and heart to anything that you want to do, you can do it. And that's a part of the game. I mean, you can go over any, rap superstar. I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you that people said their shit was trash. You know what I mean? People selling tapes out of the back of their trunk, people, knocking on radio stations' doors. You know what I mean? People have been neglected and turned away, numbers of times. So, the first person to do that, don't give up. You know what I mean? Originality, be yourself. Fuck what other people got to say. Just do what you got to do. Do what you want to do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And this is one I always like to ask everybody because it helps get us new interviews and stuff, and it helps us get interviews with people that obviously other people actually want to see on the show. But since I know that that's already part of your plan, instead of asking you one person that you would like to have come on the show and get an interview, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to shout out 3 of your homies that you can think of right off the top of the head. And by the
Oh
way,
man,
anybody watching or anybody that's going to watch, don't get mad if he doesn't say your name, because I only asked him to say 3, and he's going to send all y'all in.
yeah, you took the words out of my mouth there. I'm sending my whole bars fam over here, man. They're gonna be booking interviews, so get ready to do that work. No, there's a lot of people. Like, we've had people come through our league. Like I said, like, a lot of people couldn't string together three words together, and now they're spitting full verses, and they're doing their own thing when it comes to the battle rap scene. So there's a lot of people that I've seen actually go on to get signed onto major battle leagues where they're getting paid to battle rap. So I've seen literally people grow into superstars throughout the 13 years. Right now, I mean, I would love you to interview my man MK Ultra. He's one of the best rappers that we've ever had in our league. He's a Hall of Famer in our league that I think he'll be a future Hall of Famer. He makes great fucking music, and he's one of the best battle rappers that I've seen in a long time.
That's an
Also,
amazing name too. I
MK
love
Ultra,
that
yeah.
name.
And his name means a lot, and he says what he says in his lyrics about that shit. So my man, Final Word, my favorite battle rapper out of Canada. I believe he'd be a perfect fucking guy for your show. D Matrix is on here. Salute to D Matrix. She's a female battle rapper. A lot of females don't get the credit they deserve when it comes to this rap shit. She has the heart of a fucking lion. She doesn't care who says what. She's gonna be there, and she's gonna show up, and she's gonna try her best, and she's forever evolving. So D Matrix is definitely someone I'll be sending your way. She deserves a shine. She makes music. She does all the rap shit as well, the battle rap shit. So yeah,
Heck yeah.
3 people
Give
like
me,
that.
I gotta ask a
Give me a sec.
question.
And we see you in the chat too, D Matrix. Hit up Heavenly
Yeah,
today, and we'll set up
exactly.
the interview.
Do it.
So, actually, regarding that and what you had said about ladies not getting enough spotlight and shine in the entertainment industry, I'm hosting a ladies smoke session,
Let's go.
ladies promotional smoke session, April 2nd. So it's almost a little less than a month out. I'm looking for female artists to come on and promote their music, play their music, answer questions that are asked in the audience, and just network with the other girls that I bring on screen. I'm
Right.
planning about bringing 6 artists all together, including myself.
Nice.
So
Nice.
if she wants to, put that in and lock that in to get some
Yeah.
extra promotion and to come network, send her my way, because I got an open spot for her, and I'll save it for her if she's interested.
The bridge is built between Bars Battle Rap League and Happy Days. The bridge is there, and it's gonna be up for a long time. So I'm gonna send a lot of people your way for sure.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. And I'm sure that with my networking skills, there will be artists interested in joining your league as well.
Right, exactly. That's what this is all about.
Great. Now we're gonna have to redo the intro again.
By the way, great fucking. Is that you on there singing? That's
Yeah,
great.
actually, the video, I made the video. The guitar playing is me. The mixing and
That's dope.
mastering is me. The lyrics, everything to that intro video was me.
That's what's
Um,
up.
when we have affiliated groups, we like to, we'll find different groups, and sometimes I'll make different intros, and I'll add clips of myself talking about or saying shouting out the other affiliated programs that we're with. So he made that's what he was referencing when he made that
Right.
joke. Is that I'm gonna have to change the intro again.
Yo, salute to everyone in the I see you, Kirby, Mr. Kirby, man. Big, want to shout him out, man. He's been a big supporter of what I've been doing for a long time. Not only financially, but mentally too. He's hit me in the inbox and always gave me a pat on the back. So salute to my man Kirby.
Heck yeah, shouts out. Thank you guys so much for coming and showing love to this podcast as well. I've seen so many new faces tonight. So I just want to
Get
say
used
from the
to it.
bottom of my heart, I appreciate that.
Get used to it. Yeah, for real.
Do
Salute.
you want to play any songs, any sound segments from anything like that you want to share or make
Um,
teasers for self promo?
I don't really have anything locked and loaded right now up here. But just the shameless plug for everyone. Go check
Um,
out bars. What's up?
I was actually gonna say if you are on a laptop, you do have the option if you hover over your picture on the screen, you should
Right.
be able to screen share and you can share YouTube videos or anything like that if you'd like.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, yeah. All right, right on. See what I could do here.
Yeah,
Um,
let's keep the show
do you
rolling.
want
We've
like
only
some
been
mute? Because I got music and then I got battles. So what would you guys rather want to watch here?
We can do
Whatever
one
you
of
like.
each,
Yeah, one
couple
of
of
each.
each. It
Whatever.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
All right.
Usually we go for about an hour and a half, and we're only at 55 minutes. So
All
time
right.
killers.
Right, right, right. Yeah. Let me
Not
just
time
pull up
killers.
YouTube.
We want to showcase his talent.
Well, of course we're showcasing his talent, but
Right.
We're not
playing
just killing,
multiple
not just killing time here.
But you
to
guys
play multiple of each. Go
like J
ahead.
Cup. J Cup is more like you're more like you said. You battled before. You went out there and you did your thing on stage and stuff. What what's your like? You guys rap? Because I know that Acid does the music, like the guitarist.
I
She's a guitarist.
haven't in a long time. The last good freestyle I kicked, me and her were freestyling with her sister, and her sister was throwing out subjects, and she said bed bugs, and I killed it. I've freestyled a whole song on how I hate bed bugs. That was good.
and
That was a
and
couple
that's what I
months
wanted
ago,
to.
but I don't really, what I mean. I
So
don't
what
make music or anything.
I don't want to cut you off.
Oh, you're
But a
good.
lot. I wanted to state to the people that don't know, you know, battle rap is not only just freestyle. Like that's kind of like a dying art in our world now. What they do now for like live stage battles is everything's booked in advance and people prep and they memorize their own material and they write their own material. So
Hmm.
that's a big thing because a lot of people when I ask, like I'm like, hey, do you want to try this battle rap thing out? Because the main thing is trying to convert people from making music and for them to try battle rap and they automatically go to, well, I can't freestyle, I'm a writer, I like to write my music and then I perform it or then I record it. We don't do that any, like we do that, like we have our whole division for that for freestyles where we do it live, but we also have pre-booked memorized written rounds that you perform on a video. So that's just something I want to get out there with the confusion, because a lot of people when they say, oh, battle rap, oh, I don't know how to freestyle, can't do that. You know what I mean? And freestyle is important, for live battle rap as well, because you can come up with rebuttals on what your opponent says and stuff like that. But it's not mandatory and it's not something you have to learn how to do. But that's what's great about bars. We call it the gym. A lot of people call it the gym, where you learn and you work out and you pick up like weights and
Wow.
shit, and you're getting yourself ready. You're getting yourself sharp for the stage. So that's something I wanted to get out there. Because a lot of people have that mindset where, oh, I can't do this because I can't freestyle.
Yeah, I totally understand that. See, for myself as a musician, when it comes to rapping and even writing in general, because I call myself a Jacqueline of trade when it comes to music and artistic stuff in general. But I struggle when it comes to writing or mentally preparing stuff. I find myself best in zone when I find a beat and I just freestyle to it, and then I mix and master and I copy and paste a lot and I layer my vocals a lot, and I find myself just coming up with stuff on the fly a lot easier than sitting down and trying to force myself to pre-write something to a beat.
Right. Perfect. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So I just went on the YouTube and I pulled up a battle. Now this is you guys do a lot of music stuff. We do music stuff as well. We have a diss track division, and basically these guys are matched up to battle each other. So we have Hutch Halifax versus Dismal Tones. This is a diss track battle. So these guys were booked in advance. So let's say our next card is on the 29th. Well, okay, we booked it's the 9th now. You got so much time to come up with your material. You send it to me, I mix it together, we put the video together, then we get judges to judge it, and then you get ranked on your win and loss record. So since you guys like the music and we like the music too, and we do a little bit of everything, here's a diss track battle. This is Hutch Halifax versus Dismal Tones. This battle just happened not too long ago. We haven't found a winner for this yet, so maybe you guys could be a judge. Let us know what you guys think. So yeah, let's get into it. I think all I gotta do is share here, and it should work, right?
Yeah, let me bring up the screen. Before we play this, I do want to say shout out Blind Logic. I see you in the comments. We will
Love
be
you,
having
brother.
a music rotation March 12th with Blind Logic as our co-host. So if you guys are watching, you want to send your music into us for that episode, and definitely come back for that on March 20th. Oops, we're going where? Okay, maybe that. We can do that. Or this one. Yeah, I like this one. Are we good with this one?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, salute to everyone watching, man. Happy, like I said, all my people that are here, definitely follow the Facebook page for Happy Daze as well. If you're here on the YouTube, do that as well. If you got the time, jump on to YouTube and just type it in Happy Daze
HappyDaze
DAZE.
Productions. Follow that page.
Yes, sir.
Please.
All right. So,
Actually, we stream under my YouTube channel, so it's just Acid X Happy.
oh, okay, that's my bad.
No, you're absolutely good. We should have a YouTube channel for Happy Daze, but we went through some stuff a few months ago and it got deleted.
Yeah, YouTube's a tough grind, man. A lot of people, especially when they're on Facebook, they have a hard time clicking a link compared to just having it up in their face, right, when they scroll. We're monetized by YouTube. It was a long fucking road, so we're finally getting some kind of some monetization from YouTube. So it's a tough grind, but it's definitely worth it and it's rewarding. So definitely
That's awesome.
don't go past YouTube because it's definitely an avenue.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna play the battle. And let's go.
Yeah.
Hutch Halifax versus Dismal Tones. Hutch Halifax actually had 3 battles on this card. And he put a lot of work in. Hutch Halifax is also from Canada, Nova Scotia, Canada. And Dismal Tones is from Watertown, New York. So you have Canada versus United States here. We got people all over the world, man. We got people from India. We got people from South Africa. We got people from Jamaica. You name it. We have someone that's kind of there, and either they're a fan or a battle rapper. So yeah, let me know who you guys think won this battle. At the beginning we have our sponsors there at the video, so I'll fast forward that part. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. So this is Tommy Guns. Actually, no, hold on. I think this is Hutch Halifax. It's Hutch Halifax.
Okay.
You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. My guns go boom boom and your guns go down. Flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. Front and get half the bones in your body. Better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. My guns go boom boom and your guns go down. Better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. Front and get half the bones in your body.
I said that I ain't the type to fight. I said I'm actually nice, but step at me wrong, you setting me off. Yo, I might give you the shirt off my back, but I can rip it in half and then attack like Incredible Hulk. I ain't a bitch or a fraud, I never said I'm a thug. Criminal record saying I ain't really coming to top. I said I'm not a gangster, but I run with a mob. Al Capone shit, putting Tommy Guns in the trunk. Listen, I'm coming in fist first, swinging where his head lurks. Tone so light, he should've called himself a whisper. You been turd, make his head swerve when the punk blast. Call you Tommy Pickle, how I'm dealing with this rug rat. Managing my temper, I've been trying to keep a level head. Now it's murder weapon shit, guns up in a riverbed. Got a bitch, new kid, good job in a home. Up in Tom's inbox, screenshots on my phone. Listen, all I said was that your woman looking kinda young there. Really thought you was your daughter, homie, you an odd pair. However the committee wanna spin it, I don't fucking care. She looking like a kid Dizzy and it's not the fair. Dizzy said some bad things, gave himself a bad name. Now we want a fresh slate, I'll wash him like a bad stain. Say you coming out to Scotia, homie, making man's claims. I'll leave his face on a wall, something like that. You got an underage just had a kid that I better not mention, or the rats telling Bland. Dropping N-bombs, freestyling when he said he was talking about himself. I guess I get what he meant, but he say it every day, that's why it's in that head. He says he got the pass from his half-black friends, probably all the same ones that grabs that man's. Yo, when I was coming up, she get you slapped back then.
You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. My guns go boom boom and your guns go out. You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. Front and get half the bones in your body. Better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. My guns go boom boom and your guns go out. You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. Front and get half the bones in your body.
Say he coming to my town, he gon' take me out. Bitch, the only thing you taking is a great big L. When they was investigating, seen you stating loud. I never seen somebody snitch and be so plainly proud. They tried to kick me out the league, but I stayed around. Yo, if you ain't like me then, y'all gon' hate me now. 2 shits, what you doing, bitch? On that auto-tune tip, tone fake every time he make a sound. Said anyone can push the plate, whoever wanna go next. You know how you keeping bars in hands like a Bowflex. Wanna get some shit up off your chest, homie, say less. I ain't finna make you wait to step like a leg press. Put together wins online with emotion. PODIS, old man, slapping him with both hands. Probably skip his track, tone soft like a slow dance. Feeling like a DJ the way I make a tone. He's got an underage bitch and they just had a kid that I better not mention, or the rats telling Bland. Dropping N-bombs, freestyling when he said he was talking about himself. I guess I get what he meant, but he say it every day, it's why it's in that head. He says he got the pass from his half-black friends, probably all the same ones that grabs that man. Showing numbers coming up, she get you slapped back then.
You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. My guns go boom boom and your guns go out. You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. Front and get half the bones in your body. Better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. My guns go boom boom and your guns go out. You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. Front and get half the bones in your body, bro.
So that was Hutch Halifax for his round versus Dismal Tones. We're going to play the other song, and then you guys let me know. Let me know in the comments as well who you thought won this battle. This battle is not judged yet. The official judges haven't weighed in their decision yet, but you know, it's always good to have the people weigh in on their thoughts on the battle. So we're going to play the other song, and then we'll talk about it.
Absolutely. Let's roll it.
Yo, she only want me for my money and my pop bill. I told the bitch calm down, she ain't got chill. All she wanna do is start taking pop pills. She ain't coming up for rear, I think she got gills. She only want me for my money and my... Shut the fuck up, okay? Are you fucking retarded, you goofball? I said not the 22nd. I said fucking next week, this week, or fucking after that shit. Not the... Shut the fuck up, okay? Drop your track when it's ready. When it's ready.
Well, you were the realest one on Alpha, because you were the only one ready to fucking throw hands.
DJ Matthews again.
Not the... Shut the fuck up, okay?
I got you so emotional like soap operas. You think this was a bars vote, the way that polls is popping up. I'm heavyweight, you not as tough. I delegate, you talk a bunch. Yesterday you hated me, today you like, I'm sorry, bro. Co-signing Corey hand while knowing that it's all lies. This shit is getting boring, fam. How long you gonna cross lines? Everybody knows that my wife is getting close to 30. Everybody knows that your wife is friggin' gross and dirty. Where the fuck your teeth at, Ryan? From Nova Scotia, dressed in some dirty sheets, the embodiment of homeless culture. You probably have yourself a record deal or a couple plaques, but you just couldn't help yourself from smoking all that fucking crack. How you call yourself a man and act like I've been lacking, while knowing all you're doing's lying? Ryan's on the bandwagon. How many times am I gonna hear about this N-word? You obsess about it so much you need to pop something from your med purse. My head hurts, you need to hop up off my dick. Y'all keep saying I can't rap, but all my ops is in a ditch. Beat Rocker got his win because he's popular as shit, but it's all love, cause in that battle I was talking all my shit. This is body bag dismal. Even if Alpha's in the grave, y'all still talking about Alpha. That why Alpha's in your face, y'all. Y'all can step inside my kitchen, I'm deciding lunch. Afterwards, I'm placing all the stainless steel inside a hutch. Now that's a better execution of Hutch as a name for it. When I lose, after this, you could never call me basic. See, Ryan's no Gosling, but yes, he is the fall guy. Murdered by numbers, so Ryan surviving's a far cry. I am just a rookie, legs stretching in my year two. You haven't done shit for bars to make me fucking fear you. Like bifocals, I can see the big picture, clear view. You lost the FAQ, but I didn't lose the FAQ. Spectators gon' say Dizzy dumb nice. How I'm gon' lose against Rufus from bum fights. This is calculated subtraction. I'm Einstein with the algebra, mathematics. I'm sipping fine wine in a Challenger. Who's my next challenger? Remove a hutch from my home. Now I'm just making more room in my palace, huh? This verse is full of malice, huh? Pull up to the party with a derringer. Guess I'm the real danger doing damage, huh? I don't need a wolf pack to kill a hyena. I'm more like an orca. This great white shark will get eat up. Who's next to get beat up? I'm killing all y'all with my feet up. The diss track bells coming with me. I see y'all when I see ya.
Cut off the head of the snake and the body will perish. A gem I leave you to cherish. Only the purest of heart can begin at the start and survive when it falls apart.
Well, you were the realest one on Alpha because you were the only one ready to fucking throw hands.
There you go. Hutch Halifax versus Dismal Tones. That's what we do when it comes to our diss track division. Both artists get some time to write their songs, record their songs, get it mixed and mastered, and they send it in, and we get it judged by our judges. And then if you win or lose, you get on our standings. And if you can make it up to standings, you can get a title shot. We have tournaments as well. You know, lots of different avenues for artistry. You know, not only do we do diss track battles, but like I said before, we do a bunch of different kinds of battles, acapellas, freestyles, you name it, we got it.
That is awesome.
And we can see why you're having a hard time picking which one. I really like the first one, and she really liked the second one. So it's
Right?
still a toss.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did discuss that, and I think it's hilarious that we've got this thing between us. I create and enjoy really slow and steady music that's got like a specific flow, and he likes more upbeat and high strung, fast paced music. So
Right.
I definitely thought that was kind of funny that we couldn't even agree which one was better on that because of that.
That's the beauty of it too, where the people at home can sit at home and debate, and then like everyone, and that's the great thing about battle rap too, is that, and that's what I tell a lot of people that get into this that actually lose battles here. You know, it's three, at the end of the day, it's three people's opinions that are judging your battles. Just because two of these three people don't enjoy your round doesn't mean the other people sitting at home don't think that you won. So you not only you're doing it for your standings and as a rapper in the league, but you're also doing it for the fans. You know what I mean? So it's cool to have people. I've actually had people like they get together on our events and they sit at home and they all watch it together like it's a sporting event. You know what I mean? So it's cool that everyone's got opinions, and that's what's great about battle rap is that everyone's got their own style and feel to what they like.
Absolutely. And actually, speaking of everyone's got their own personal opinions and feels, Blind Logic said, I look for who had the hardest hitting punches and personals. So I feel the second track hit a bit harder.
Right. And the great thing about this league is that there's a storyline behind it. These two have been going at it behind the scenes, and the build-up finally makes it to the battle. And a lot of people may miss some things that were said that are not a part of the league, that don't know what's going on within the league. So if you knew what was going on and things have been happening in the league, Hutch has this bar that he said something about your half black friend, which is he had a problem with a guy named IL Fabe. They had their little scuffle there, and IL Fabe is Tommy Guns' best guy. So he's bringing his crew into it. He's bringing family members into it, and he's talking shit that way. So the storylines are really cool about what we do as well, is that not only do they battle, but there's stuff that leads up to it. And then now that they've battled, they both see each other and respect each other as artists. They go to war and they come back together as I'm not saying they're best friends now, but they have a respect for each other that they didn't have.
Of course, yeah. An artistic respect, I guess you could say. I respect this person as an artist, as my fellow artist within the industry.
Exactly.
I totally understand that. In a way, it almost kind of seems like you've got I guess reality TV aspects to it. If you look at
Right.
it from that
It really
perspective,
does. Yeah,
I
for
almost
sure.
thought of like MTV vibes from that.
Yeah,
If you want me to be completely honest.
and that's what honestly that's what I think that's really gonna help battle rap blow. Like, because battle rap is pretty popular nowadays, but it's not mainstream like mainstream rap. It's gonna take someone like a MTV or like a Showcase or like a a network to pick up battle rap. Um, Not only with what we do is different compared to what the professionals do because we do a lot of online stuff, but even like
Hmm.
if someone picked up like a webcast show or someone that it's gonna like I said, it's gonna take someone special to discover what we do to make it pop. Obviously we can get as big as what we can be, finding people, but it's going to take time to get the right people in here to actually know how to profit off what we do. But like I said, like there's storylines to this. There's people that have there's so many storylines to every battle. Not every battle has a storyline, but there are some really good deep storylines. Like for instance, what like say like say Hutch Halifax beat Dismal in this battle. Well, now Fabe, which is Dismal's boy, he's like, all right, you just beat my boy. Now it's my turn to do a battle against Hutch and then see what happens there. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you know like I said, relationships are formed in this league, and people, there's crews and stuff. Like if you heard Alpha was a crew that I created with a bunch of people, including Dismal Tones and IL Fabe and a couple others. That crew is no longer together, and they split up. So like again, there's another storyline. Like there's so many things. There's other crews as well, and it's a very cool community. It's a very dynamic place to be. It's you don't have to battle to be a part of it either. You can be a fan. You can be someone that just wants to sit there and watch the shit talk happen. You know what I mean? You could be a person that's following the battles and like, oh shit, I've been watching these guys argue for weeks. Let's see what happens when they battle. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot. The storytelling is important in what we do.
Absolutely. And that makes a lot of sense, It gives I guess you could say every artist involved has their own individual story to tell, has their own, path they've made within the community, their own
Right.
little print or mark that they've made on each other and stuff. Makes a lot of sense, and I think that that's a beautiful aspect of it as well, You've built a community of people that are learning not just to, I guess you could say, tolerate each other, but also network, build, and create together.
Right. The amount of features that I've seen in bars is incredible. And that's one of my most rewarding things is that, I just, I have my boy that I've rapped with my entire I don't want to call it a career because it's not really a career because I've never really made big bucks off of it, but a guy that I've rapped with, Tom Stees, he actually get him on here as well. 2MG, salute to my boys 2MG. They've been opening for some big acts, D12. Um, they're opening for Wu Tang coming up. Like they got some big things that are happening. But it was cool to get my boy Tom Stees to know another guy named Joey Brown, and then they got together and they made a music group, and now they're doing great things. You know what I mean? The features that I've seen is just incredible throughout the league. Is that they may have battled. Like there's people that have battled and were at each other's throats, and now they're making music together.
That's beautiful, and I say that a lot on this show from my personal aspect. That's one of the things that I love from having created Happy Days is all of the features and the music that I get to see
Right.
that get spit out from the artists that have networked within the community that I've built here, and that's my biggest thing too. Is it's almost a satisfaction, a feeling of satisfaction, especially when they send the music that they make in for us to review on the show, and it
Right.
makes me feel complete. It absolutely makes me feel like I've done my job, or I'm doing my job. I'm doing my part to help the community, to help bring people together. That's my goal here. Is I love the togetherness and the networking.
And the greatest part is too, and I'm sure you guys get this too, is that you become a fan of these artists. You know what I mean? The,
Yes.
like if you look at my playlist, it's all bars artists. I don't really listen to a lot of like mainstream rappers now because I know all this talent that I'm a fan of now.
Absolutely. Shout
Like
out
I'm
Blind Logic once again.
yes sir.
Speaking of artists that you start out just knowing, I started out just promoting them through other friends and stuff.
Yep.
Shout out James Craig.
Right.
And I became a big fan pretty much overnight. Everything I've heard from him is straight fire. If you ever get a chance to work with you know, one of the artists that I could, you know, show you to or whatever,
Right.
that would
Yeah.
definitely be one of them.
No, looking forward to it. And like I said, we're gonna talk off cam about some business as well when you guys got the time. I'm not sure if it's
Um,
tonight or any other
I
day that
was
you guys.
I was gonna say, if you want to, when we end this live, if you want a video chat one of us on
Yeah.
Facebook, we're more than willing to do that.
Right.
I just, I'm sure we're all in the same boat when it comes to keeping business stuff behind screen
Right.
before
Of
it's
course.
announced, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
But you know, that'll get the audience to think, that'll get everyone watching thinking like, oh, what's going down? What are they talking about?
Right. No, and that's it's key to it's key to business is networking, man. And a lot of times I've tried to do the same thing I'm doing today, but I didn't, like I said, I didn't see the passion from the other people that I've tried to jump on with. You guys got, at least I could see the future, what you guys could do. You know what I mean? You guys love what you're doing, so from one passionate person to two others, what I mean, that let's put the formula together type shit.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And you know, both of us seem to have such diverse and vast networks of people and communications and contacts and stuff that I'm positive that there's ways that we can all help each other out as a
Right.
community, you know.
No, as you guys are growing, so are we. You know what I mean? And I can tell you guys now that I can keep you guys busy through people that I know. You know what I mean? So when your schedule seems to start thinning out, there's my guys. You know what I mean? Here's a week done for you. You know what I mean? You'll be interviewing like battle rappers and stuff, but majority of the battle rappers in bars, they make music. So you
See,
know what I
and
mean?
that's, you know, that's another thing, you know, we look for within the community and the people and artists that we work with is artists that have more than just one project going on for themselves, so that they have plenty to talk about, plenty of
Right.
stuff to share. I don't want, not that I don't want, but it's, you get more of a spotlight, you get more time on screen, you get more stuff to talk about, you get more of, you know, you can put more out there when you've
Mhm.
got more than one project.
Right. Facts. For sure. For sure. I know D Matrix has probably hit you up already and got something lined up, and that's beautiful. I love that.
We want her to hit us up tonight for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's a great story too. Like, I don't know how in depth she wants to go with her family life, or she's got a really dope story of what happened with her life and what battle rap has done to get her to where she is today, because it affect she like I said, it's one of those stories when I was like, down and out, and I wanting to just, stop doing this shit. She was one of the persons that came out to me and explained to me and tell me these stories about how battle rap gave her the confidence to stand up to certain people that has been hurting her life. So, it's she's a really great story, and her progress that she's done, the progress that she's been, like like going back to when she started here, she was hard to listen to. Now she's saying some shit that I'm like, I can't believe she just said that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's rewarding to see that, and and you're gonna meet a lot of great people through our league as well, that want the spotlight, just to another share their stories, but also share their music, because you're gonna get a lot of great music coming in too. There's a lot of great, not only a lot of people say battle rappers can't make good music. I've been doing this for 13 years, and a lot of battle rappers make better music than some of these industry rappers. So it's
Flat out.
it's gonna be fun.
I love battle rap. I really do. And I'm glad that Happy Days is going to maybe possibly have a hand in bringing back its popularity along with B.A.R.Z
Yeah,
Battle
no,
League.
that's what it's all about, man. And it's about any rapper. That's the thing I wanted to get out to your community, is that just because you don't know about battle rap and you don't feel like it's your lane, our league builds and creates, it builds rappers, it builds battle rappers, it makes them better. A lot of people that come into this league, they don't leave, but they become a better rapper. It's a
Right.
development as well. Not And that's there's a lot of like live battle rap leagues out there where they'll get talent off the streets, or they'll get a talent to come in, and it's their first time battle rapping, and then they come and battle someone against us that has been battling online, that has been developing their craft, and then once they hit that stage, they're like 10 times the rapper, because they have the the basics to become, you know, what they want to be. Like we've started where it was text battles. You know what I mean? I've had rappers start where they're text battles, where they're on Facebook typing their lyrics in the comment section and they're battling
That's
like that.
awesome.
Right? We started from that, and then we started with the or the audio battles, and then the video battles, and then you work your way up to live stream battles, and then you work your way up to, you know, getting on stage. So there's a process that I wanted to get across to the viewers, that just because you don't know battle rap doesn't mean you can't be a battle rapper. And any people that make music, if you can rap, you can battle rap. And even if you can't rap, you can learn how to battle. We've had some bad rappers come in here. Like there's a lot of there's I don't want to say the percentage because I'm not sure on the percentage, but like there's like 10-25% of guys that are just hard to listen to. But guess what? They battle here, they learn, they get better, and then it's just rewarding not only for me, but it's rewarding for them. They don't
And
have
for
to
right, and
become
I'm sure for everybody else that's engaging and interacting as well.
right. And their fans bring the next rapper fans, and so on and so forth. Like I said, like the relationships that have been built and fans that have been gained will help everyone. Like battle rap is a whole different world where you can gain fans through battle rap. Yeah, you make music and you're trying to, you know, get your music fans, but if you come to the battle rap realm where they're their own people, you're going to gain fans and you're going to learn. That's the main thing about bars that sets us apart from other online battle leagues and other leagues, is that we try to have a kind of a system where people are learning. And that's why we have our battles judged. A lot of leagues don't, like nowadays, if you go watch a live battle rap event, battles don't get judged. And that's something I'm a firm believer in. You have to be judged. This is kind of a sport where
He
if
said,
you
we
have a
don't
judge,
do participation trophies around
right,
here.
right. And that's something that bars always stood by. Like we've always, since day one, we've had our battles judged. We never just have promo battles where the fans decide. So there's sometimes where the judges get it wrong, but again, you're basing it off 3 to 7 people's opinions when it comes to the judgment panel. So yeah, definitely worth people's time, and those people are gonna come here, I guarantee it, and you guys are gonna learn the stories of some of these guys that they got to share with you too, and a lot of great music. You guys are gonna hear a lot of great music.
Heck yeah. Sorry, I'm actually texting
All good.
somebody right now that is we were accidentally using a logo that was left on our restream platform from the affiliates before us, and I'm on my phone right now, so my thumb
Mhm.
accidentally tapped their logo instead of mine,
Oh,
and it's a tiny screen, and I got big fingers, so it's been flickering on and off in the corner for the
I feel you.
past few minutes, and I'm getting bitched at about it. So that's trying to figure
Hey,
that out right
hey, it's
now.
free promotion though. It's free promotion,
Right. Right, free
right? What are you
promotion.
mad at?
And I explained like it was an accident. I wouldn't have done it if they would have deleted all their shit off my stuff.
And that's a lot of people don't really get too, is that, you know, you guys, I don't know what kind of revenue, if you guys are getting any revenue from this, but it's not to the point where it's like you're making a living off of it quite yet. You know what I mean? People got to take that in consideration, that we're doing a lot of free promo for people. We're doing a lot of free work for people, and we're not getting paid enough to do this shit, but we do it because we love it.
I don't get paid at all for this, to be quite
But you
honest.
will be. You will
A
be,
lot of
guaranteed.
a lot of people know that I do this for the fun of it. I do it because I
Right.
can. I pay out of pocket for my restream
Right.
studio, and
Yep.
I've actually let other networks and podcasts use my studio for free, and I don't ask for much or anything in return. I just, like I said, I do it to do it.
And that's something I want to talk to you guys too. You know, about an avenue to monetize you guys and get you guys some kind of income, so you guys don't have to come out of pocket. At least, you know, make enough in a month so you don't have to pay to do this. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I don't make thousands of dollars off this stuff a month, but
Absolutely.
I make enough to pay for my StreamYard, to give out prizes. Sponsorships is a big thing too. Getting sponsors, you know what I mean? What we do with our sponsorships, every one of our cards, like rappers get paid here as well. You know what I mean? Our champions get paid money. Tournament winners get money. When we have sponsors come in, you know, it's as simple as having their ad run at the beginning of our battles, and they pay for that promotion, and a percentage of that goes back to the league, and a percentage of it goes to the artist. So every event that we host, rappers get paid at least $50 for performance of the night, and we're trying to grow it to where rappers can get not only paid for performance of the night, but like maybe the bar of the night or the battle of the night. We're trying to get different avenues for these rappers to get paid.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's important
It
that
is. It
people
is. You
support.
know, a lot of artists, like myself and other artists out there, actually put and go to work a 9 to 5 job, or they put all of the money and income that they make back into their, into their craft, into their, what they're trying to build for themselves when it comes to their entertaining, their content, their music, whatever
Right,
it may be that they're trying to build up. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of artists do that and don't get as much revenue or, financial return as they should for doing all of the stuff that they do.
right. Facts. Exactly. Exactly. And it's a long road. It's a long road before you hit that. Like even with the monetization for YouTube, like even like I said, we're making like $10-15 a month off YouTube, and we're creating, most of our battles get like 200 to 300 views a piece. I mean, it's a long grinding road to get to the monetization when it comes to YouTube. So there's lots of avenues. Not only, guys, you got to think of like, merchandise. Go sell some merchandise. Go sell, sell your sponsorships. There's lots of avenues that I can work behind the scenes with you guys as well to try to get some kind of monetization for it. You know what I
Yes,
mean? 'Cause
actually, we do have a merch line. It's in the
there you go.
description of this description. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description, and if
Perfect.
you're on Facebook, the link is in the caption of the video.
Well,
So
I'll be supporting that, and I'll be copping a shirt or something, whatever you guys got.
we've got a pretty decent sized merch line. We've got plenty of accessories, phone cases, t-shirts,
Oh,
hoodies. All of the merch in the shop is designed by me myself, so
that's dope.
there's no
Right on.
stolen artwork. There's nothing that you got to worry about there. The logo for Happy Days was designed by me, so when you're doing that, when you're supporting and buying merch, you're actually just supporting me as an artist. So I
Perfect.
appreciate that.
Always, yeah, no, and like I said, when we talk behind, I'll make it so you can, you guys can share that on my platform as well. You know, what I mean, be a part of what we do, so at least your name will be popping up, your links will be attached to what we do, and yeah, that's something we're gonna talk about in the future for sure.
Absolutely. We are about at an hour and a half, so we got two more questions here.
All right.
Um, is there any advice that you have for other artists out there that you want to share? We did this one. We did this one.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's the fucking. Do you participate in the smokage of marijuana?
man, I used to in high school, and then I don't know what happened. Something clicked in my brain. It was just like, I'm paranoid as fuck. What is happening? I don't want to do this anymore. I drink. I'm a drinker. That's what I do. I love my beer. So, anybody who wants to buy me some beer, I will drink it. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm a part of this hip hop community. I hold nothing against people that like to smoke. So, it's a part of our community. You know what I mean? It's one of the main things that every rapper does.
Yes, yes. A lot of artists do it in general, and
Right.
I pretty openly advocate for marijuana with this being
Right.
Happy Days productions and stuff.
Right.
I've got a brain
I
tumor, so it helps with my
oh
seizures and stuff like
yeah.
that. And that's just one of the Happy Days based questions that we ask is do you participate in the smokage and how do you prefer to smoke? But in your case, you said you prefer to drink beer. So I
Right.
like that. You answered both questions and you didn't even know.
That's all good. I do believe in it though. Like I do believe in CBD's oils, and I believe in using it for it's medicine. It's not a drug. I've always said that, and a lot of my battle rapper and a lot of people, because I like to give people a hard time. I call weed smokers degenerates, and I'm too classy to do that type of shit. That's why I like to fuck with them on them, and trust me, I get it back. You know, but I do support marijuana and the uses of it, and it's not like I've always said, it's not a drug, and the fact that they were putting people behind bars for medicine is fucked up, and I'm glad that nowadays it's such a casual thing now. It's not looked down upon, and it's not something someone has to hide just to take something to make them feel better. There are motherfuckers that do it just to do it though, and that's
Yes,
not
I was gonna say it is when it comes to the topic of it being a drug. I think it is a drug, but a drug's a drug. Okay, a drug can be a pharmaceutical. You can absolutely buy legal narcotics that help you with pain and relieve stuff and help you with actual medical conditions that are serious.
right,
And
right,
then there's drugs that you can get addicted to and that absolutely help you in a medical way, but you know, it can be it can open your mind up to experimenting with other things that you might not mentally be able to handle. And
right.
I always say that because I don't want people to go around, especially if you've never smoked pot before, thinking that, oh, this is cool, this is quirky, this is something that I should do regularly, because then you get into the habit of it, and then you do become chemically addicted or physically addicted to the marijuana, whether you want to believe it or not. I believe 95% of stoners are addicted to it, because what stoner do I know personally that doesn't get a freaking attitude if they haven't smoked in 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, no, that's facts. I have a salute to my man McCrazy. He lives and dies by it. Like, and see him without it, it's like, bro, you a different person, bro. Like, and he understands
Yeah,
why, right? So
it's
like,
like night and day.
yeah, no, and that goes with the chronic illness as well, though. Too, addiction is a part of it too. But at least you guys are putting something in your body that's not chemically induced. I mean, the shit that's out now, who knows? But but
Absolutely.
back in the day, if it was all pure, and like there is some pure, I grow the shit still. I grow it and give it to my homies. Like to me, it's always been medicine. I've just
Yeah, of
medicine I haven't
course.
partaked in.
I think a
My man-
lot of it, though, really depends, perception wise, who's holding it.
right, exactly.
Really, it's really about who's holding the substance in their hand, and that goes for every single chemical, drug, whatever it is, whatever the case may be. It's all about who's holding it.
Exactly. Salute to my man Tom Stees. That's one of the guys I definitely want you guys to interview one day. He's doing big things, opening for a lot of big names. Yeah, that's my
Heck
man. He's
yeah.
actually we are sitting at 10,000 and like 89 people or something like that. That's in the group. My man Tom Stees is member number 4. He was one of those motherfuckers rapping in the garage that helped me spark bars. So he plays a huge role in what I do.
Heck
Salute.
yeah. Sounds like he's one of the OG members.
Yeah, he is the OG member, man, for sure.
All right. Heck yeah. Any shout outs before we get off here?
Thank you to my Bars fam. For those who don't know who the Bars fam is, that's everyone that participates in the league, whether you're a fan, a judge, a rapper, a person that's working on the inside of what we do of the business. Salute to everyone there. Salute to Happy Days, man. Super, super happy to be a part of this, and looking forward to helping you guys out along the way, and looking forward to have a healthy relationship and growing both of our brands together. One hand always washes the other. I feel like that's the main thing when it comes to this small underground area that we're in right now. We
Oh,
all
100%.
we all fighting just to make it, man. Salute to everyone tapping in the comments, and I look forward to meeting a lot of your guys' artists that I meet along the way, man. I love this shit, and let's keep it going.
Heck yeah. For my shout outs, I want to give a shout out to Blind Logic. I want to give out a shout out to GIW. Who else did I see in here today? So many different people from my group. TJ Geiner, I seen you in here today. TZ, I seen you. Jay Davenport, Tamara, everybody from the Happy Days crew that's tapped in and showed love tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. And I also appreciate and shout out everybody from the B.A.R.Z group that, came and showed love and decided to subscribe to my YouTube. There was about 4 or 5 of you guys since the live has started. I've gotten notifications on my phone that you guys have subscribed. So I appreciate the heck out of that. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much for the support. We are about to tap out of here for the night, but I'm actually about to probably call Tommy B after this, and we're going to talk business. So
Let's go.
hope
Looking
everyone has a
forward to it.
blessed night.
You too. Salute to everyone.
And Jacob.
Peace. Love you guys. Tune into the next one and all of the next ones after that.